I started a brand new save in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu with one goal in mind. My first ever full odds shiny hunt. This being my first though, it had to be special. Obviously, I had to hunt my favorite Pokemon of all time, Mewtwo. Here is how it went. We start off with Pikachu coming out of my TV. We get a new kind of catching tutorial because remember, this game came out with Pokemon Go, so both games would work together to promote each other. I catch my forever bonded Pikachu and then Professor Oak shows up saying that I can keep it. Now we have to make our way through Kanto's gym challenge. Soon we end up in Pewter City to face Brock, the rock-type gym leader. The Oddish we caught in Viridian Forest makes quick work of his team, and we are awarded our first of 8 badges. I quickly head over to the Cerulean City gym to face Misty and get the Cascade badge, using the Oddish yet again. Just north of Cerulean City, a trainer gives us a free Charmander. I then help a scientist named Bill out of a weird situation. He thanks us by giving us his ticket to ride the SS Anne. After a short trip across the pond, we arrive in Vermilion City, where our now Charmeleon makes quick work of Lieutenant Surge's electric and steel type Pokemon, awarding us the Thunder Badge. This is a good time to note to even reach Mewtwo, I had to collect all 8 gym badges in the Kanto region, defeat the Elite Four and the champion, and then when we finally reach Mewtwo to shiny hunt it, it's going to take the base odds of this game, 1 in 4,096. So even after beating this entire game, catching this one Pokemon is going to take an extreme amount of time. Or will it? You see, if you catch every single Pokemon in the Pokedex, you will be awarded a Shiny Charm. This cuts the odds from 1 in 4,096 to 1 in 1,365. A much better rate and a huge time saver. So my plan was if I see a Pokemon, I catch a Pokemon. Another thing I will be doing a lot of is trading. Since this is a dual mainland Pokemon game with 2 different versions, there are exclusives in each game. My first trade, however, saved me a lot of time later though, by getting a Dratini very early on. And knowing that traded Pokemon gain double the amount of XP. After our trade, I make my way to face gym leader Erica with my ever-improving team. I beat her and obtained the Rainbow Badge. Then I make my way through the Rocket hideout and face Team Rocket's leader Giovanni for the first time. Proving ourselves in the battle, he grants us the Sylph Scope. With it, I'm able to see the true form of ghost Pokemon in the Lavender Town Tower. After a truly heartbreaking moment with a Cubone, I save Mr. Fuji and obtain the Poke Flute. Now I can wake up the sleeping Snorlax blocking my path. And after catching a few Eevees, I can use the evolution stones to evolve all of them. Speaking of evolutions, I now have my first fully evolved Kanto starter. We head into Silphco, beat Giovanni again, and accept the Master Ball as a gift from the president of Silphco. This will definitely come in handy later. Then we find a Surfer Bro that teaches my Pikachu how to hang 10. On our way to battle Koga, our next starter fully evolves. I then beat Koga for the Soul Badge, the 5th gym badge of Kanto. Wartortle evolves into Blastoise, and now we have the Kanto trio heading into our battle with Sabrina. After a quick check-in, I'm at 74 out of the 151 Pokemon in Kanto, 6 gym badges, and 13 hours and 27 minutes played. I'm now able to take the team to the Seafoam Islands, where we encounter our first legendary of the game, Articuno. After catching it, we head to Cinnabar Island to face off against Blaine, who holds our 7th gym badge. After completing his tests and beating his teams, he gives us the Volcano Badge. I immediately head back to Viridian City to see that the gym is now unlocked. Inside, it is none other than Giovanni. I battle him for the 3rd time, but this time, he holds our 8th and final gym badge. We need to win this battle. After an intense fight, he grants us that 8th and final badge, the Earth badge. I take the time to evolve some more Pokemon, then head to Mount Ember, where I face the second legendary, Moltres, which puts me at 114 Pokemon out of 151. Now, it's time for more trading. Yes, I know what that is, but let's be honest here. This is all about doing my first shiny hunt, not the storyline. So let's just get to our true goal here. Now getting through Victory Road, we gaze up at the Pokemon League, containing the Elite Four. Me and my level 100 Mewtwo shine our way through the Elite Four, evolving lots of Pokemon on the way. I finally land at Lance's battle, which, if you remember from my last Kanto video, is a sore spot. But this time we obviously have no problem. Then I'm on to the champion, who happens to be my rival. We beat our rival Hayden, who I named after my friend and producer of this channel, and co-host of Gamesters, and are sent to the Hall of Fame, and we watch the credits roll. Hayden tells of a mysterious and strong Pokemon in the Cerulean Cave. That is our Mewtwo. We head there right away to begin what we are truly playing this whole game for. And wouldn't you know it, in my very first encounter was the start of my very first full odds shiny hunt. Something I haven't mentioned yet though is, yes, I just said full odds shiny hunt. So I was so excited for this hunt that I never got the shiny charm. So what I'm doing is hunting this thing full odds, getting the real experience here. And so begins our soft resetting journey. The main reason why I want to do this hunt, other than it being my favorite Pokemon, was at this time I had just started paternity leave at work due to our second child being born. So I knew I had a little bit more time on my hands. Soft resetting whenever I had a free minute. After a few days, it was time to go to the hospital. Whenever my wife didn't need me, I was hunting and hunting. I was honestly wondering what would come first, my shiny Mewtwo or my son? Long hours go by, and at 3 a.m. in the morning, that question was answered. It wasn't Mewtwo. Unfortunately, our son had to stay in the NICU for almost a week. So we sit, we wait, and we hunt. When, finally, after hunting for over 3 weeks and almost 20 hours of resetting, I successfully did my very first shiny hunt. And honestly, I think I've caught the bug. If you've seen my shorts and my reels on my Instagram, I've caught the bug. Now that I have that out of the way, let's go finish that Pokedex. I made my way through the power plant to catch Magneton, Electabuzz, Voltorb, and Zapdos. Yeah, I have no idea how I forgot about Zapdos. Evolve some more little guys, then go to Route 25 to catch a Meowth. Now at that time, I didn't realize Meowth was a version exclusive to Let's Go Eevee, so I was trying to catch one for a very long time. But I'm glad I stuck around. Yes, that is a full odds, no shiny charm, shiny oddish. Not only that, it was huge! I did, however, get a Meowth from trading. Caught a Tangela, did more evolutions, thanks to this huge Chansey, revived a couple fossils, and now I head over to Route 12 to find a Seadra because oh. Really? 2 full odds shinies after Mewtwo? I finally get my Seadra, evolve Mankey into Primeape, and now I think I'm ready to go get that shiny charm. Wait, 147? I haven't even seen 2 of them? What am I missing? So I look up the Pokedex number and go get Poliwhirl, Execute, and Executor. Now having all 150 Pokemon, I go check with the devs and they confirm that I have completed the Pokedex. I get a sweet diploma signed by Game Freak, then finally get my shiny charm. I then want to put this to use really quick by doing a catch combo hunt for Pidgey. I get up to only 17 catches in a row when I did find my first shiny charm shiny. So you could say the shiny charm definitely helps. But wait, 150 Pokemon? Aren't there 151 original Pokemon? Well, a little birdie told me that if you go down to Vermilion City, just off the port side of the SS Anne, you will find a big truck. If you approach it from the bottom and interact with it, you will be able to encounter the legendary... Oh. You see, in this game, there is only one legitimate way of getting Mew, and it's if you buy a new, never-used Pokeball Plus, connect it to your game, and you will receive a Mew. This game being many, many years old now, these Pokeball Pluses are not cheap. So, I joined a Facebook community. Yes, Facebook. I'm old. And simply traded with someone who had an extra one. So now I've successfully beaten the game, obtained the shiny charm, finished the Pokedex, including Mew, and completed my first ever full odds shiny hunt. Insanely under odds, by the way. Thank you so much for watching.